Welcome to Sorare assisting you in your Sorare journey. It's that time of the week again where we need to pick our teams for the upcoming tournaments, and today I'm going to be picking my lineups for game week 244. Plenty of fixtures this week to get stuck into for the weekend, so make sure you stick around. Before we get stuck in, welcome all Sorare managers. As usual, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel and tap that notification bell to be alerted about any new videos. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook and Reddit, and for more free Sorare content, please check out sorareassist.com. Also become a patron of Sorare Assist for budget player scouting and grab yourself a free Ultimate Guide to Sorare ebook. Links to all this good stuff are in the description. If you're not signed up to Sorare yet, then sign up using the link below to get a free limited card. Also, this isn't financial advice and always do your own research. Okay, let's get stuck into today's content then. So I'm going to head over straight to the lineup builder on Sorare data. As always, just a reminder, if you're picking your teams on via the lineup builder on Sorare data, it doesn't save this on the Sorare website. So you do need to go over to the Sorare website and pick your teams in there after doing it on the lineup builder. Okay, so let's get stuck in. I'm going to go through my full process here of picking my teams, as well as looking at the injury records as well, just to see if you guys prefer that in terms of these lineup builders. If you do, let me know in the comment section below. Okay, so we'll start as ever with my All-Star Limited team. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually try and put my best team into the All-Star this week because there is more prizes available there. I'm going to go with that approach just to see how I get on with that. I think that is generally the best strategy, to put all your best team into one lineup. All-Star Limited is obviously a better chance of winning cards because there's more cards to win. Okay, so let's get stuck in then. So start with my goalkeepers. So it looks like I've got 3 goalkeepers available, 2 champion and 1 challenger goalkeeper. So it makes sense to save the challenger goalkeeper for the challenger Europe side. So it's between Unai Simon and Herrera. So it looks like Simon's got the easiest fixture out of them two. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go with Unai Simon here. That looks like an easy pick. We'll look at the injury news and predicted lineups in a moment, just in case I've missed any injuries for Unai Simon. After we've picked the team of 5, I will look at the injury information for all these players. So looking at the defenders then, I've got a few good options here. I've got 2 Challenger Europe defenders. I've also got Mateus de los Santos, who's playing Aldosivi. So this is the return of the Argentina division, of course. So I do actually want to check the odds on this one because the odds are not available on the Sorare data. So I'm just going to look through the odds here for this Argentina game. So I've just headed over to Oddpedia here just to look at the odds. So let's have a look. So this is the Velez game, and if you just look at the odds, so as you can see, they're pretty odds-on favourites to win actually, Velez. So that's a possibility there. So that's around 1.50 in decimal odds is around 60% chance of winning. So it's about the same as Winjild's match there. Barcelona as well, I've got a decent fixture, but it looks like Senesi has got the easiest fixture there, so I'm going to go with Senesi there, but obviously the others are something to bear in mind as well. So let's have a look at my midfielders then. So I've got Souza, who's at home, looks like they've got decent odds there. Luis Alberto, 60% chance of winning for Lazio. Bakasetas as well, 51% chance. Pau Gomez has got a good chance of winning that game as well. So I'm just going to have a look at this Pau Gomez. I'm just going to quickly check if he's actually back from injury, because I didn't know he was injured. Let's have a look if he's predicted to start. So he's potentially not going to start in this game here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to I'm going to discount him for now. So we've got Bakasetas, Alberto and Souza look the standout options there. I think it's between Alberto and Souza. I think I'm going to probably go towards Souza, to be honest. Let's just check if Alberto is predicted to start. So Alberto is predicted to start, that's good. And what about Souza? Let's see if he's predicted to start. We don't seem to have any... here we go. That's lucky. It's the only one that's actually got the predicted lineups for the Belgium division. So he's expected to start as well. I expect him to improve on his scores. Obviously, he's had injury issues recently, but he has come back now, and I expect him to improve on his scores that he's got recently. Alberto's a good choice as well, but have I got a potentially champion Europe side to put together? I have, haven't I? Yeah. So I'm going to go with Sorare. I'm going to go with Sorare here. So let's have a look at the forwards then. So Aspas, might need to save him for my Champion Europe side. But I have got Kramaric, but I think he's actually got COVID. According to Sorare Club, as you can see here, it's actually looks like he's got COVID. So that's not good. So he's obviously going to have to quarantine now for 10 days. So I think we'll just get that confirmed on here. Kramaric, questionable it's saying here. So I think it's probably going to be out, to be honest, because obviously he's got COVID. So let's have a look then. So it says here, Kramaric tested positive for COVID-19 and will miss Sunday's clash with Armenia Bielefeld. So it looks like he is set to miss this match. So Kramaric has been ruled out there. So it's going to have to be, I might have to save Aspas for a potential Champion Europe side. Let's see what else we've got here. So Skov's still injured. Alicida doesn't seem to be starting for Laguana at the moment. So it's going to have to be Fleming here. Going to have to go with Fleming. Got a tough fixture, but it looks like the only one I've actually got available. I don't know if any of these two are going to start, Keles or Ahoya. Two players that I bought just as youth prospects. I don't know if they're actually expected to start there in that Austria game. So I'm going to go with Fleming here, I think. And in terms of the extra slots, we've got a Hollhauser here as well. We've got two Hollhauser cards, but obviously Beershot are on atrocious form at the moment. Now I don't think I'm going to have a Challenge Europe side here because of Fleming. So I think I'm going to have to go with, I might go with Bakasetas here as the midfielder. Then I've got Alberto, although there's Dos Santos as well. He's a good player, him. And I've got Guadrado for Juventus. But he's obviously can go in the Champion Europe side. Tough one. I've got Mercier as well. He's always consistent. Let's see if Bakasetas is due to start this game for Turkey. I've not got any information there. Let's see if there's any information on here. Sportsgambler.com, this one. No information on there either. Did come on as sub in the last match, which was a cup game. So that's maybe a sign that he was rested for that cup match and he could return. But again, there's a slight risk there, I suppose. So I'm going to go with Mercier here as my final choice. So in terms of a captain, I'm going to go with Souza. I expect him to get back to form. Now he's had a couple of games back from injury. So I'm going to save that lineup. And now I'm going to move on to my Champion Europe team. I've not got a Challenger Europe side to put together really, because I've not got a forward. So I'm going to go with a Herrera here. Defender, Guerrero's got a good fixture as well actually. I think I'm going to go with Alba here, because obviously Dortmund conceded, was it 4 or 5 goals in the last match? So I'm going to go with Alba. Alberto in midfield, I think that was an easy choice. Obviously Aspas up front, because he's the only forward I've got available that's not injured. And the extra slot can be, I've got Arnold there who's playing Frankfurt, so that's not an easy match. I've also got Guerrero again, but I think I might actually go with Guadrado here. New signing for Sorare Assist FC. I think I'm going to go with him actually, yeah. It looks a good choice. And for captain, I'm going to go with Alberto. I'm going to save that. I'm just going to quickly check the lineup information on these players. So let's go to let's just start with this Italian league. We've got Alberto and Cuadrado. So Cuadrado is not expected to start here by the looks of this. And Alberto is expected to start, so that's good. But Cuadrado is not expected to start that match. I'm going to have to take him out then. So let's have a look who else we've got here then. So it's going to have to be Guerrero. I think he's expected to start, surely. I've got Arnold as well, though, haven't I? I've got Maximilian Arnold as a potential extra slot. I'm going to go with Arnold, actually. I'm going to go with Arnold. He is expected to start. I've checked that on the screen there. I'll check that on the website. And let's just have a quick look at Herrera, make sure he's starting as well. So Herrera is expected to start. That's good. So he did have an atrocious match last time. Scored 17 points or something. Right, so I'm going to save that. Now, I might as well put a team in the Challenger Europe, because I have got players to fill the slots there. So we've got Lung in goalie, Winsdal in defence. It's the forward, but I don't think I've actually got a player that's definitely going to start. Midfield, I'm going to go with Bakasetas. I think there is a good chance he will start. In terms of the forward, I don't know if Tanan is going to start. Looks like he's injured at the moment. He's obviously signed for Tepe now, but he's a fantastic player, Tanani. Get over his disciplinary troubles, then he could be a fantastic card to have. I'll just see if there's any news on this game here in Turkey. I don't think there is. No, there's no lineup information available there, unfortunately. I don't know if I think Kelle's come on as a substitute recently in a match. So I don't know if he's going to get his chance again. Let me just have a look. I'm just going to head over to flashscore.com just to see if I've got any information about if he's made any appearances in these recent friendlies for Austria Vienna. So I'm sure I got a notification to say that he'd come on as a substitute, so he might have a chance of coming on. So yeah, he's played 17 minutes in this friendly here, he played 45 as well. He's not in squad there. Let me just have a look at Tanani. Don't think he's been playing any games, to be honest. I think he's been injured. Yeah, so he's not really been involved yet with the team. Let me just see if there's any information on here in terms of his injury, just see if he's still injured. Let's have a look. So no information. It looks like he might be back actually. It looks like he might be back from injury. Bit of a risk, but obviously I've not got much options in terms of the forwards. The Sernios could always come on. He's been getting more minutes, I suppose. Off the bench usually though. Ballo, I don't think he's getting any minutes for Rapid Wien. I thought he'd actually moved back to Chelsea as well actually. I think he's a Chelsea youth player, isn't he? I think he's actually... I read somewhere that he's moved back to Chelsea. It might have been someone else, but let's have a look. See if he's been playing any friendlies. No, he's not been playing anything, look. So, it's a tough one, this. I'll just check how high are you. Just see if he's been getting any minutes in the friendlies. Oh, so he actually played 45 minutes in this game and he scored 4 goals. It doesn't look like he played this one. He played 73 minutes in this one. Whether he starts the match is another story, but you never know. You never know. So I think he might be the one. I think I might pick him actually. Yeah, I'm going to go with him. Not got much options there, but I'm going to go with the risk of the 18-year-old forward. And in terms of the extra slot, I'm actually going to go with Van Elk here. Sounds like a straightforward option. Hen and Veen at home to Neck. Again, Hallhauser is pretty rubbish at the moment, mainly due to the form of Beerschot. That's Katabach as well. He's doing well at Bâle, but they've got an hard fixture there. So I'm going to go with Van Elk here. Just going to check if he's expected to play Van Elk. So no information there. We'll go over to sportsgamble.com. Might not be any information here, but I think he would expect to start. I don't think he's injured or suspended or anything. Just have a quick check on here. No, he's not injured or suspended, so that's good, yeah. So that looks good to me. So in terms of the captain then, I'm going to go with Bakasetas, because he's always capable of getting a goal. Yeah, happy with that. Might not be the best team, but you never know. If he does start, then could have a full team here. Pretty decent team as well. So that's it. I don't think I've got any other teams for the limiteds. I'll just have a look at the under-23 limited. I don't think I've got a full team here. No, I've got Katabach. He could potentially start. I've got this Sari. I think he's going to start playing more games for his new club, so I'm going to pick him as well. One with the most percentage. Forward, I'm going to go with Alasida, because he is getting some appearances off the bench. You never know, might get a goal. And the extra slot, I'm going to go with this Diarra, because he is actually playing for Hartberg, so I think he's going to play that game as well. And I think he scored recently. I think it has been a friendly, something. Goalkeeper, so obviously I've not got a starting goalkeeper, but I'll just go with this guy. In terms of the captain, I'm going to go with Sari. No, I'm going to go with Katabach, because Katabach. He's definitely going to start that game. Good player. Save that. So that's saved. So that's all my limited sides done. So now let's move on to my rare team. I don't think I've got that many players available in this division, to be honest. In terms of goalkeepers, as you can see, I've only got one, and that's Sillison. But again, he's still injured. I think he is back in training now, though, from what I've seen. We'll just have a quick look, see if he's expected to start. So no, he's not expected to start, but I think he has a chance of coming back into the side. I hope he don't get dropped again. Just see if there's any information in terms of his injury, to see if there's any news about saying that he's back soon. Yeah, there was a risk in the town to start that cup game, so maybe he might be back. Let's have a look what this says here. So go down to team news. Goalkeeper Sillerson may not be ready to pull on the gloves just yet either, and Binance should be able to welcome. So yeah, I don't know if he's going to start or not. So it's a bit of a risky here. So I might have to go with a common keeper here, I think. But in terms of this purpose of this video, I'm just going to put him in the goalkeeper slot there. So defenders then. So we've got Diaz returning for River Plate, which is good. Got Leo Dubious. I've also got Van Housen for Genoa, who seems to have a favourable fixture there. Tagliafico is probably not going to start. Jesus Navas, I believe, is still injured. And Sandro, who seems to be in and out of the team at the moment. So I'm just going to look at the odds of this River Plate game. So here we are. Let's have a look at the odds. 1.7, okay. So yeah, fairly decent favourites there. They are away though, whether they'll keep a clean sheet is another story. Let's just have a look at Leo Dubious, see if he's expected to start, and Van Housen as well. So Van Housen, yeah, is expected to start. He's doing alright for them now actually as well. He's not scoring any fantastic scores, but they might have a chance of a clean sheet there potentially. And Leo Dubious, obviously the French league. Leon, yeah, he's expected to start as well. He's the captain as well, of course, so I think he's going to start, to be honest. Dubious has got a better, similar, well, I don't know, it's a tough one here. Tough one to decide what to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go with, they're at home to Nice though, with third, Leon. I'm going to go with Diaz. I'm going to go with Diaz, yeah, I'm going to go with Diaz there in that slot. And in terms of midfielders, I think Pellegrini's still out. He did come on as a sub actually in the last match. Got Valdez here for Club America, and also Lozano potentially for Santos Laguna. I've also got Lo Celso for Rosario Central, so let's just look at the odds for that game. So yeah, they're fairly favourites, fairly decent favourites as well there. We've got Valdez and Lozano here. Let's just see if any of them are expected to start there in the Mexican League. Lozano expected to start. Valdez is not expected to start yet, but I think he will start starting games for them, but doesn't look like he's expected to start just yet. So let's go back here then. So Mkhitaryan and Pellegrini, what's the situation on those two? Let's have a look. I'm thinking if once Pellegrini's back, Mkhitaryan might get dropped. So Mkhitaryan's expected to start. Pellegrini doesn't seem to be there at all. Just see if there's any lineup information on here for the Italian League. No, see if there's any lineup information on here on whoscored.com. There's no lineup information there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a quick search on Google here for Pellegrini just to see if he's back from injury. So it's all the news about the recent Coppa Italia. So he did come off the bench. So there's a good chance that he could start, I suppose. I'm going to go with Mkhitaryan here, just to play it safe. I might be able to pick him in the extra slot anyway. Up front, we've got Aspas there as an obvious choice. Skov's still injured, so I'm going to put Aspas in there. I don't want to check the availability on Sanchez though, just to see if he's expected to start. He should be starting more games for Inter, Sanchez. He started the Cup, didn't he? And he actually had a fantastic game. Every time he starts full match, he usually does well. And he scored an absolutely brilliant goal. If you've not seen that, check out on Google. So yeah, so the extra slot then. So I've got Hallhauser as well as an option here, but Pellegrini, I think he's got a chance of playing quite a lot of the games to get his fitness back up. So I'm going to put Pellegrini in here, I think. And in terms of the captain, I'm going to go with Aspas. Let me just check he's expected to start. Aspas is expected to start there. So yeah, pretty happy with that. So I'm going to save that now. Now, I don't think I've got any other availability for any other teams here. So that is the rare team. So that is all my teams then. So let's go to my save lineups then, just to confirm the teams for this game week. So here we are then. We've got Simon in goal, Senesi in defence, Mercer in midfield, Souza as captain, and also Fleming up front. Rare team, we've got Sillerton in goal, but I might have to change him for a common keeper. Diaz in defence, 2 Roman midfielders, and Aspas as the captain. Challenge Europe Limited, I've got Lung in goal, Van Elk in defence, Wingel as well in defence. I've also got Bakasetas as captain. I would have thought he would start this match, important match against second. And I've also got the only option of putting Awayu in as the forward, who potentially could could make an appearance off the bench, or if I'm really lucky, he could start the match. Scored 4 goals in a recent friendly. Champion Europe Limited, I've got Herrera in goal, Alba in defence, Arnold in midfield with Alberto as captain in midfield, and Aspas again up front. Under 23 team, bit of a stab in the dark this one, but this goalkeeper's not expected to play. I've got Katabach, who's been fantastic, he's as captain. Sarri, who's a new signing there, on loan from Trabzonspor, so I'm expecting good things from him there, so hopefully he'll start. Diarra, I'm expecting him to start as well. Another new signing for Hartberg, youngster. And Alicida is a new signing for Lugano, who's been making some appearances, but you never know, he could come off the bench and score a goal. As you say, if you're not in the raffle, you're not going to win. So that is all the teams there. I think there's some good lineups there. Let me know what your teams are for game week 244. Drop them in the comment section below, or share them on Twitter and at Sorare Assist. And yeah, so that's all for today. If you have any thoughts on today's video, then drop them in the comments below. If you like this longer extended version of the lineup builder where I look at the team news, that sort of thing, do let me know in the comment section below. And if you like this video, then please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel and ping the notification bell, and join the Patreon, and don't forget to pick up your free Ultimate Guide to Sorare. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook and Reddit, and for more free Sorare content, please check out sorareassist.com. Links in the description. If you're not signed up to Sorare yet, then sign up, use the link below to get a free limited card. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.